Hello and welcome back to an episode of Banter Lawrence here. How are you all doing? If you're doing great. For today's episode, I want to talk about Pastor Chris Okafor. I think I'm beginning to understand why Pastor Jeremiah paid Doris Ogala 45 million naira for damage control. I think Pastor Chris Okafor would have wished he paid Doris Ogala double that amount, possibly 100 million naira, for her not to have spoken or for her not to have said anything, or he should have settled her before announcing his wife. Pastor Chris Okafor's children have come out and cried. His two daughters reached out to VDM. It broke my heart. One of them said she was about 14 years old when the mother, who was not married to Chris Okafor, left her with Chris Okafor, because then Chris Okafor was married and he also had kids. So she was there and she was the only one from her own mother. So according to her, she was treated badly. She was now seeking the validation from her dad. According to her, the dad called her when she was about 14 years old, called her into his room and was saying that, if people married their daughters, that he would have married her. He started, according to her, touching her everywhere. And at some point, these are different occasions, she said she couldn't do anything. She couldn't move because she was seeking his validation. At some point, he tried forcefully penetrating her, but he did not succeed. And according to her, this was the same thing he did to her mother. She said her mother was 15 years old when she met Chris Okafor, and Chris Okafor raped her. She got pregnant. And just about that same age, his own child, Chris Okafor, was trying to do the same thing to his own child. She said she called her mother and the mother cried, told her to leave, Now, Pastor Chris Okafor's daughter also, the one he married, the mom, also came out and said the same thing. Now, Pastor Chris Okafor is trying to sue Very Dark Man. He said that Very Dark Man is cyberbullying, cyber stalking. He's suing for damages. According to him, Very Dark Man and Doris Ogala, they are jealous because he just got married. He just got married to Pearl. That the devil is trying to spoil their marriage, their union. That nobody should listen to Pastor Doris Ogala or VDM. Very Dark Man came out and said, okay, let's go to court. You want to sue me? Let's go to court. Doris Ogala also came out and said that Pastor Chris Okafor, they had, since the release from her from police custody, she has met him about 4 times and he was begging. He even agreed to buy her a house. So she was like, why is your lawyer out here calling me a liar? Why is your lawyer out here trying to sue? She said she has been quiet all this while because they had reached a settlement secretly. Apparently, Pastor Chris Okafor, who is holier than thou, is now trying to buy a house. Because Doris Ogala, that was her demand, that he should buy a house for her. And he has agreed to buy the house. But to do damage control online, his lawyer is suing for cyber stalking, cyber bullying, and suing for damages. He's also saying that the children does not belong to him. I don't know if he wants to justify the fact that he actually molested his kids. Let's say they are not your kids. Let's say they are not biologically yours. How do you take care of children under your roof and then abuse them? sexually and then claim that they are not your children. If somebody calls you father, these are underaged. These are barely teenagers. And you have the audacity. It's the audacity for me. Because at some point, we Christians need to actually ask this so-called men of God what their intentions are. Men of God, they've destroyed marriages. Doris Ogala left her husband because of Pastor Chris Okafor. And now, see all the things going on online. Christian Association of Nigeria did not say PIM. Instead, their pastors married Pastor Chris Okafor amidst all this drama. Instead, they are busy chasing Inedo. Inedo released the movie A Very Dirty Christmas. And Christian Association of Nigeria are threatening to ban the movie, to pull the movies from cinema. That why would she say Dirty Christmas? But a pastor, one of your pastors standing on the pulpit preaching, is busy raping women allegedly, including his daughters allegedly, including the wife allegedly. We did not hear him. Okay, let's say, it was consensual. So it is okay for a man of God, for a pastor to sleep with his congregation. A pastor came out and said that people are saying that pastor slept with the congregation. Why is nobody asking why the church members are sleeping with the pastors? I was like, hold on a minute. Hold on a damn minute. They came to the church to seek salvation. And anyway, let me play some of Doris Ogala's reaction from Pastor Chris Okafor's lawyer suing VDM. And in turn, VDM and herself for cyberbullying. Watch this.
It has come to our notice and as well to the public domain of the cyber incitement, cyberbullying, cyber harassment, cyber stalking, criminal intimidation, malicious act of imposture perpetrated by Mr. Martins Vincent Osi, popularly known as Very Dark Man, and the lady, Miss Chi, that's how the lady introduced herself during the time of their committing this crime. Now, it's no longer news that this act of criminal stalking and the cyber crime and libelous article and comments started by one case.
I just woke up now and I'm seeing that Chris' lawyer is calling me a blackmailer. Chris, you can't be coming to me to beg me, to apologize to me, to admitting that you shared my nude, and your lawyer is calling me a blackmailer. Chris, what is this now? What is this now? No, this is not acceptable by me. I will not accept it. You cannot rub me in the mud. Yet you are trying to repay your image by calling me a blackmailer. How? Have I ever blackmailed you before, Chris? We have met 3 times after the police case. Did I blackmail you? Were you not the one that I should make my demands? Were you not the one that I should make my demands so that everything can end? Don't make me see, Chris. I'm telling you now. Go and warn your lawyer to retract that thing on that statement. Else, you know me very well. Everybody will know what me and you discussed. What is this now? You came to me, you pleaded with me, and I'm trying to calm down to understand with you because of your daughters. It bled my heart to see Amarachi and Co coming out to do this to you. It bled my heart because these are my girls. I was surprised to see them turn out this way. These are girls that love me so much, including Jesus, but all of them love me so much. When I saw them coming out to do this, I was shattered. Even Chris, you know me very well. I don't want to go further. I will say things that you will not like. Kindly call your lawyer to order now to retract that statement, because I won't take it. I swear to God, the next video you're seeing, you will not like it.
Now, what do you think? Do you think that the body of Christ or the churches in Nigeria needs an overhaul? We need to seek God for ourselves. Or do you think that, these are just, like separate incidences that has nothing to do with the church? Some churches are good, some pastors are good, and we should not generalize pastors. Or do you think that if all these things, most of these pastors have scandal, sex scandal, are we the problem? Can Christian Association of Nigeria the problem for ignoring all these things? Or is it that the devil is winning? Is the devil winning? Let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching this episode. Please like, and share. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.